All right, yeah, welcome to my channel. So I have been contemplating for a while now a series to set out. So I was thinking of setting out a series called Productive Software Developer to make some software developers in this field. Some of us we want some resources, but because of we don't know how to get them. So I said, let me put out this knowledge out there. It's going to be maybe one, two, three, four, five, likely five series or 4 or 5 series. So this is the part one. So for this part one, we'll be talking about how to get your domain, how to protect your domain, how to launch your site, especially static sites. Later we'll talk about dynamic sites, though. So how to protect it. Domain registrars, hosting, and others. So first, as a software developer, you are done with your website or your web app, and you want to get a domain first. That should be the first thing you should get. Usually, we go to domain registrars like Namecheap. So we go to Namecheap to look for domain. You go search for your domain.com and whatever TLD that you are looking for. Some people also, you can also go to GoDaddy. You can also go to GoDaddy and search for your domains. But in this video, I will likely stick with Hordanso.net. For now, it's under development. I'm also one of the team that is building that for the company, Hordanso LLC, Texas, USA. So they're also rolling this out. Yeah, so we'll be using theirs. So I will also put the link there. If you want to get your domains, please visit hordanso.net for your domains and your hosting. All right. So we'll be going there. For now, I will be searching for just let's just search for example developer. I will search for that domain if I can get it. Yeah, so the .ng is there, the .com.ng, the .com is there. For now, these are placeholder prices. The prices will be cool when development is done, but these are placeholder prices for now. So, okay, the .com, I can go for the .com, I can go for the .com.ng. For the .ai, it's not available for this. The .io is there, and other ones, they are also there, .org, and so on, and so on. Okay. So because of the cost of this video, I will not like to get this domain, but it's very, very simple to get this domain. For now, I'm not logged in. So the best thing for me would have been to log in because I don't want to waste some time here. So I will log in. I have gotten one from them for the essence of this training or this video. So you can see I have a domain here I have gotten already. But we can still do that here. We can still do that here. Example developer. Can still search it here. So I'm logged in now. So you can see it is here. So as when I want to also buy this, I can also add it, add this, the .com, and I will check out. And assuming I don't want to add hosting, there is hosting. And assuming I don't add hosting, I can continue. But if you look here, I just want you to take note here. So for now, you have two name servers. This is from the domain registrars. This is their default name servers, which we are later going to change for your protection, security, and to handle everything about your domains. We want custom one so that we can manage it from another platform. So I will continue. That's the naira. So I will check out. If I have a promo code, I would have added. So I can complete the order. So we are about to pay. So I just place it on test so that I'm not going to pay any money, but I'm going to cancel it. As mean if I pay, um, I'm going to have the domain. So for now, I'm going to use the one I have bought already. I bought one already. So if I come, I can see this is the one we tried now. Example developer. This is the one we tried now. So it was not gotten. So, but I have this that is active. So I have, yeah, I have this. This is active. This is active. So I've gotten the domain. So if I go to the name servers, the name server. So the next thing here is when you have gotten the domain from any of the registrars, there are other tons of registrars anyone you want to get from. The next thing is let's go and add the domain to Cloudflare to protect our domain, to also manage everything about the domain. So we're talking about the firewalls, we're talking about the redirects, we're talking about maybe there's a what do you call it now, the challenge, the capture. You want to add those stuffs so you can manage everything from your Cloudflare account. So the next step is to go to Cloudflare. So when you come to Cloudflare, for now I have an account, so you just go to cloudflare.com. You just go to cloudflare.com. When you go to cloudflare.com, you just register an account. It's just very simple. You can register with your Google account, you can register with your email and password. That is just starts free and you are done. So when you register, after you have registered, so when you log in, you will now land into your dashboard of Cloudflare. That's dash.cloudflare.com. So you will have all your domains that you have added. If you don't have one, for that time you will not have one. But I've added some. I have some domains here, as you can see. So if I go to all domains, so this is all domains. Now this is my account. So I can add a domain here. So for instance, I mean I want to add the example this, even though I've not gotten it yet. Let's try to add it up. So I can come here and say add. I can add, and I will use quick scan for DNS. It's very recommended. Instead of doing it manually, I do a scan. It will scan to get the name server where the domain registrar is. So for now, this is not registered, so it's not going to get anything. It's not going to get anything. It's going to tell us that it's not registered yet. So you can see. So for now, you select a plan for you can go with free. Very cool. You can do a lot of things with your free version. So the next thing is to continue. Our scan may have missed uncommon record, so you didn't see anything though, but you can just say continue. So the next thing, when you click that, the last step is to update the name servers at the registrar level. So you go to the registrar and change. Remember, when you registered in the registrar, they have their default name server. So you go and change it to this. This is the name server that they have given. Cloudflare will give you the two. So it's not always constant. They will give you the, but usually the name should have nscloudflare.com. But whatever here is usually different. So I'm not going to use this for now. So let's still go back to the one I wanted to use. So I've added it already. So let's switch back to that. This is it. Gotcha. So if we go there, you can see I have this under my domain. I have this. So I can go to the manage name servers. So this is what Cloudflare will give you. They will give you to when you add it to, and you just change it from the default that the domain registrar we are using before. So I have this. So you are done with the domain registrar. You are done with them. So everything will be done from Cloudflare. So the next thing is now I have my site that I want to upload. I have my HTML, CSS, JavaScript site. I have my React site. I have my Next.js site that I want to upload. How do I do that? Very simple. So I have prepared a simple site for this demo. So just for this, just prepared a simple stuff here. So if we look at the packages, it's just a Nest program here. Though normally it should give us on the app on the dist, but I'm going to upload live like that. I'm running it. It's showing at port 3000. So if I go and check port 3000, I should be there. So this is port 3000. So this is what I'm saying. So this is it. Just same simple something, just for demonstration. So I want to upload. So the next thing is this site is on GitHub. So this is here. It's already on GitHub. It's already on GitHub. Sorry. Okay. So the next thing here is, let's take this off. Yeah. So if I go to GitHub, I should see this. Yeah. So this is it. Yeah. So I want to deploy to Vercel. So I want to deploy to Vercel. So I have an account in Vercel. So you can go to vercel.com and create an account. So Vercel is for you to host your site, especially your front ends. Your front end is very, very good for hosting front end. So when you just go to vercel.com, you create an account with your GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, or even your Google account. So that's that. So I want to add a project. I will click on add a project, and it will ask me what I'm importing from here. So it's going to show me, because I've added my GitHub accounts. That's what I used to register. So it's going to show me, so you can see this is the stuff. So I'm going to import it here. Import. So the project name, services. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, so it's a Nest. Yeah, the root directory is at the root. That is correct. So for here, I'm okay with this. What's the build command? Okay, so the build command is I'm not going to use the build command. So if we check the build command here, this is the build command. So npm run build. Okay, so this I'm gonna do npm run build. So output directory by default install. Let's do npm install. So for now, there's no environmental variables. Assuming there are environmental variables, I can add that. There's no environmental variables. So for now, we can keep that. And we are good to go. We check it. We are good to go. Okay. So we deploy. So we are deploying. So there was an error here. So let's check it out. What was the error? Okay, okay. That's the React Daily Picker. So what I can do is let's go to the settings. Let's go to the settings of this. We deploy. First, let's change the commands. Let's change the commands. The source here. Let's go to the source. Okay. So still there. Yeah, we're still gonna use this. Yeah. So I want to get the settings. Let's get the settings. Yeah. Okay. The settings here. So the build command, I should get that build and develop and deployment. npm1 build npm install. So let me use the first flag to force that dependency issue. So let's run we deploy now. So let's redeploy again. So it's building. So that was a dependency issue. So React they needed React 19, and another dependency needed React 18. So I have to force it to use it. So that should be coming from here. So React 19 and this. So these are the dependencies that were causing those. But we should be okay. So I think it's ready. Yeah. So we can visit it. Let's visit it. Perfect. So we have visited it, but this is the URL given to us from Vercel, which we don't want to use, and which is not ideal to use. So we want to add ours. So how do we do that? So we go here. We're already here. So we go to the project. This particular project. This is it. So assign domain. So we'll go to assign domain. So let's go to the project settings and assign a domain. Yeah. Yeah, so we can get our domain here. Configure quality. So this is the one we are using. So let's add domain to this. So let's get that domain. That domain is this. So let's add it. So we're using connection environment, production environment. So we're using production. We're not doing redirect. Cloudflare should do that. So we just save. So it's going to give us a record to add. So we are going to add this a record to point to the IP address and the CNAME for this the www. All right, so let's do that. So for the a record, we are going with the roots. So we go to Cloudflare. So we are here. So we go to DNS record. You can see you are here in the DNS record. So we'll add. So we want to add a record. So it's an A record and it will be at, and the IP address is this. We don't want to proxy it. Vercel should do that. So we save. So that is done. So the next one is the CNAME. So the CNAME for the www. So we add a CNAME record. A CNAME record. And this is the target. So we don't want to also proxy it. We save. So we have saved the two records. So we go to Vercel and confirm that we have added the records. So you should check that. Refresh. Configured correctly. Perfect. So configured correctly. Yeah, configured correctly. So gotten. So that is that. So if we go to this now, perfect. Our site is live and we are done. So this is a way to protect your site. So you can also add later, you can start adding redirects, more redirects. You can also add recaptcha and any other thing you want to do on your site, managing it down from the Cloudflare. So we'll end this here, and in the next series, we'll discuss how to deploy to AWS and how to get your AWS account free of charge. Thank you very much and have a great time. Be resourceful.